These are some of the most convincing UFO sightings ever recorded. But you'll be the judge. We'll show real footage and an actual pilot audio of a UFO encounter. Let's jump in. USS Nimitz Tic Tac Incident. In 2004, U.S. Navy pilots operating from the USS Nimitz carrier strike group off the coast of Southern California detected multiple unknown aerial objects during routine training exercises. Radar operators on the USS Princeton had tracked unusual objects for days before pilots were redirected to investigate. Commander David Fravor and another pilot visually engaged one object, described as smooth, white, and roughly tic-tac shaped, with no wings, no exhaust plume, and no visible propulsion system. The object reportedly hovered above churning ocean water, then accelerated rapidly in a way that exceeded known aircraft performance. Fravor attempted to close distance, but the object mirrored his movements before suddenly accelerating away and disappearing. Seconds later, radar systems reportedly detected it at a different location far away, suggesting extreme speed or instantaneous repositioning. Infrared footage captured by an FA-18 targeting pod shows a faint object with no clear aerodynamic features. Despite multiple sensor sources, radar, visual confirmation, and infrared imaging, no official explanation has been confirmed publicly. The case remains one of the most studied UAP incidents. The thing is, you can't call this type of object a balloon and move on. Most of the UFO and UAP sightings are debunked by saying that they are balloons. But this isn't the most interesting part. Later, you'll hear an actual pilot audio reporting UFO sightings.
It's coming this way. It is definitely coming this way. Pieces of it are shooting off.
Gimbal and GoFast incidents. Between 2014 and 2015, U.S. Navy pilots operating from the USS Theodore Roosevelt recorded multiple unidentified aerial phenomena using advanced infrared targeting systems. Two of the most discussed recordings are known as Gimbal and GoFast. In the Gimbal video, a rotating object appears against high-altitude winds, showing a slow spin-like motion that some analysts argue could be caused by camera gimbal rotation rather than the object itself. However, pilots in the recording verbally react to the object's unusual movement and lack of recognizable flight structure. In the GoFast video, an object appears to move rapidly over ocean waters at low altitude. The footage shows no visible winds or propulsion, but later analysis suggests the apparent speed may be exaggerated by parallax effects due to camera angle and altitude differences. Despite these interpretations, the U.S. Department of Defense confirmed the videos are authentic Navy recordings of unidentified objects. No radar cross-section or classification match was publicly released. What makes these cases significant is not a single extraordinary maneuver, but repeated detection across multiple flights, pilots, and sensor systems. So no chance for a false alarm. As you can see from the footage, they are not any balloons either.
Dude, that is a fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Nickel 6-1 Tango Project, over.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get
Did you box moving target?
02.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly.
Rendlesham Forest Incident. In December 1980, U.S. Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Bentwaters and RAF Woodbridge in England reported unusual lights descending into nearby Rendlesham Forest over multiple nights. Security patrols were sent into the forest and encountered bright flashing lights between the trees. One of the primary witnesses, Deputy Base Commander Charles Halt, later documented the event in an official memo describing a triangular-shaped object with glowing edges and beams of light scanning the ground. Military personnel also reported strange readings on handheld radiation detectors, although the accuracy and calibration of these devices were later debated. Physical impressions in the forest floor, including triangular indentations and broken branches, were recorded during the investigation. Some witnesses claimed the object silently moved through the trees before ascending and disappearing. Skeptical explanations include misidentified aircraft, lighthouse beams from nearby coastal structures, or misinterpretation of natural light reflections in dense forest conditions. However, the fact that multiple trained military observers independently reported consistent structured phenomena over several nights keeps the case unresolved. No physical craft, debris, or verifiable technological origin has ever been established.
There it is. Hey, I see it too. What is it?
We don't know, sir.
So, can I get some of it? Yeah, it's a strange, small red light. Looks to be
maybe a quarter to half mile, maybe further out. I'm going to switch off. The light is gone now. It was approximately 120 degrees from the site. Yeah. Is it back again? Yes, sir. Oh, douse the flashlight, sir. Let's move out to the edge of the clearing so we can get a better look at it. See if you can get the star scope on it. The light's still there, and all the barnyard animals have gotten quiet now. Yeah, we're heading about 110 to 120 degrees from the site out through to the clearing now. Still getting a reading on the meter. About 2 clicks. No, it's not. I think it's something other than the ground. I think it's something that's something variable here. Tree right over. We just got into the first night bird we've seen. We're about 150 or 200 yards from the site. Everything else is just deathly calm. There is no doubt about it. There's some type of strange flashing red light ahead. Yeah, it's yellow. I saw a yellow tinge in it too. Weird. It appears to be maybe moving a little bit this way. It's brighter than it has been. Yellow. It's coming this way. It is definitely coming this way. Pieces of it are shooting off. There is no doubt about it. This is weird. To the left. Yeah, definitely moving to the left. Two lights. One light to the front, okay. One light to the left. Keep the flashlights off. There's something very, very strange. Keep the headset on. See if it gets any stronger. Okay. Give us a rundown. Notation that this is on a beta reading, too. It's on a beta reading? Beta shield has been removed. Okay. This is we're falling off it again. But it just moved to the right. Yeah. Off to the right. Strange. Oh, we're going to the left. Let's approach to the edge of the woods up there. You want to do without lights? Let's do it carefully. Come on. Okay, we're looking at the thing. We're probably about 200 to 300 yards away. It looks like an eye winking at you. It's still moving from side to side. And when you put the star scope on it, it sort of has a hollow stare, a dark stare. It's like the pupil of an eye looking at you and winking. And the flash is so bright through the star scope that it almost burns your eye.
Phoenix Lights Incident. On March 13, 1997, thousands of residents across Arizona, including Phoenix and surrounding cities, reported seeing a massive formation of lights moving silently across the night sky. The formation appeared as a large, structured V-shape or arc stretching across significant portions of the horizon. Witnesses described the object as extremely large, moving slowly and steadily without sound, and blocking portions of the night sky as it passed overhead. Numerous video recordings were captured by civilians, showing a formation of glowing lights moving in unison. The U.S. Air Force later explained the event as flares dropped during a military training exercise at the Barry Goldwater Range. According to this explanation, the lights were stationary flares suspended under parachutes, which could create the illusion of a structured formation from certain viewing angles. However, many eyewitnesses disputed this, stating that the lights appeared as a single connected structure rather than separate falling flares. Some pilots and local officials also reported observing a solid, massive object earlier in the evening before the lights appeared. Despite official explanations, the scale of independent eyewitnesses across multiple locations makes this one of the most widely reported aerial sightings in modern U.S. history.
Japan Airlines Flight 1628 Incident. In November 1986, the crew of Japan Airlines Flight 1628, a Boeing 747 cargo aircraft, reported encountering a large, unidentified flying object while flying over Alaska. The object reportedly appeared as a massive illuminated structure or craft following the aircraft for an extended period, sometimes positioned close enough to be visually observed from the cockpit. The pilot contacted Anchorage Air Traffic Control, which also detected an unknown radar target in the vicinity. Military radar stations confirmed additional unidentified returns near the aircraft during the encounter. The crew described structured lighting and a presence significantly larger than their aircraft. The object eventually disappeared without trace. Investigations later suggested possible misidentification of celestial objects, atmospheric conditions, or radar anomalies. However, the duration of the encounter and combined radar confirmation from multiple sources keep the case notable among aviation-related UFO reports. No physical evidence or independent confirmation of the object's identity was ever obtained.
Tehran UFO Incident. In September 1976, Iranian Air Force radar operators detected an unidentified object over Tehran, prompting the scramble of 2 F-4 Phantom fighter jets. As the jets approached, both pilots reported severe instrumentation failures, including radar loss, communication disruption, and temporary weapon system malfunctions. One pilot described a bright object with intense flashing lights that changed color and brightness. When the aircraft attempted interception, the object reportedly adjusted its position rapidly, maintaining distance while matching movements. A smaller luminous object was also reported separating from the main object and moving toward one of the jets, causing the pilot to break off the engagement due to fear of system failure. Once the jets retreated, onboard systems reportedly returned to normal functioning. Ground radar and military monitoring stations confirmed an unidentified target during the engagement window. The U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency later reviewed the case and noted the credibility of trained pilots and multiple independent sensor sources. Despite detailed documentation, no physical evidence or technological explanation was ever confirmed, and no conventional aircraft matched the described performance or behavior.